Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the TXL/Toxic Love podcast. I'm your host with my other two beautiful hosts, Greg and our our other host, Rob.
All right, Seth Rollins.
How you doing, gentlemen? How was your
Uh,
weekend?
I had a
it's been
blast.
fantastic. How
I had
about
a
you,
great
man?
weekend.
Hmm. Mm-mm.
You ready for the topics today? You ready for the topics
Oh,
today?
you know I'm ready
Uh,
for the topics
you ready for
today.
the conference games today, buddy? Oh shit, you look prepared as fuck.
Well, clearly you weren't. Oh, matter of fact, got something for you here, Angel.
What do you got?
Since
What do
you
you
want
got?
to go ghost on us all weekend,
What do you
after
got
you
for me?
went over in your predictions, this is what it's like talking football with Angel.
Fuck you.
Angel, who is your predictions for this weekend's games? Oh, I think the Rams are going to pull it out, and I think with a backup quarterback, Jared Stidham's going to lead the Broncos to the Super Bowl. Wrong. Eh.
See, Rob, what had happened was
Yeah, tell me
you
what
didn't
happened. What happened?
you didn't read the tax sheet, bro. The tax sheet was a double reverse, meaning the when I picked the Broncos, the Patriots were gonna win, obviously, and when I picked
Mm,
the Rams,
mm.
Seattle was gonna win.
I don't know
Come
about
on,
all
man,
that because you and
it's just
Greg were
reverse
mighty,
psychology.
mighty confident saying it with your chest what was going to happen.
What are you talking about? Those are
Hey,
the
I
Broncos.
was
They
And
one for
what did I tell
one.
both of you delusional clowns?
I was
Keep
not
that same
delusional about it.
energy. Keep that same energy when y'all are going to be proven wrong because I had something for that ass.
I
Ladies
can't
and
wait
gentlemen,
till you
welcome.
talk because I have the greatest rebuttal to where you're gonna have to agree no matter what. So I don't really
We'll
care.
see.
All
We'll
right,
see.
ladies and gentlemen, today we're talking about the NFC and AFC championship games that happened. Patriots beating the Broncos 10-7, and then we had the Rams beating Seattle. If I remember, 27-31, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
27-31. Yeah. So, I mean, let's just get those out the way. Patriots versus Broncos. Dude, me and Greg were in call. I tried watching it on my phone. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah,
There's
we
nothing going.
we were busy. We were busy grinding something, you
We're
know.
big grind.
That game was just too
And
boring to us.
it was too fucking funny. I had it up on my phone and everything, and then I'm like, bro, dude, nothing's happening. On the other hand, Seattle and the Rams, I think it was a good game.
It was a good
Very
game.
good showing,
Classic.
Classic,
Classic.
it was gonna be close between the two, head to head. Seattle pulled it off. Mr. Sam McDonald, he pulled it off. But gentlemen, Rob, I'm gonna start with you. Let's start with you first. Let's talk about the Broncos and Patriots game, since you look
Yeah.
so eager to talk about it. Let's
Yeah.
go. Come
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
what you got, man?
Let's dive into that. What? Shall we?
What you got, man? Lay it on us.
Well, let's see here. I think I was the odd man out last episode when I was told, quote, a backup quarterback replacing Bo Nix in a high pressure situation was going to do just enough and not commit any mistakes and lead his team to the Super Bowl.
Never said he was not going to commit any mistakes.
I
Never said
beg to
that.
differ, sir.
We can pull up the film. I never
If
said he
I
was not
remember
going to make
correctly,
mistakes.
you directly
Happening.
referenced Nick Foles could do it. Why can't he?
That's not. Did
Hmm.
Nick Foles play a perfect game?
The whole postseason he did.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Do you not remember the Eagles busting the Vikings' ass in the NFC Championship game?
Busting their ass? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But that wasn't a
Pull it
perfect
up.
game. That wasn't a perfect game.
Damn near close to it.
Let's see.
Joe, I think that game.
Go
That
ahead. You
game
can
was.
continue though. I'll pull it up for you though.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
Go ahead, Rob.
point being, like I said on last episode, my exact words were these two clowns are picking the Broncos. I'm riding with the Patriots because my pregame prediction was that the Pats were going to do just enough with their run game and Drake May having two playoff starts under his belt as opposed to a cold off the bench quarterback who hadn't thrown I guess you could say, pass that mattered in over 2 years, wasn't going to have enough to get the job done. Well, the game as a whole, all kidding and jokes aside, the game as a whole was a defensive standstill. Nothing to speak for on offense. Both offenses played shitty. Uh, me and Greg talked about this off camera a little bit this morning, and he was right in the aspect of stats wise. Jared Stidham did outplay Drake May, but neither quarterback did anything to make yourself go, "Wow, they're really going to lead their team to a victory." I mean, total yards wise for the game, it was 206 to 181 Patriots.
Do you want me to tell you those
They
stats now? Sorry to interrupt you. For the Nick Foles.
let me finish this
All
thought.
right, go for it.
Patriots outrushed the Broncos like I thought, 141 to 79. So they had the run game going. They were slightly better on third down, 6 out of 18 as compared to the Broncos 4 of 14. And the difference in the game for me is basically what it came down to. The Broncos turned the ball over twice, the Patriots were clean. And in hindsight, you can look at it and easily blame this game on the coach, which Sean Payton is to blame because we've said it, we've all three said it here all postseason long. Points are at a premium. And whenever you're going to get down into the red zone or really close to it, and you pretty much have 3 points locked up, you need to take it. Stop being so go happy on fourth down. And yet again, they go for it on fourth down in the game when they could have had an easy 3, could have put them up 10-0. What does Sean do? Go for it, rolls the dice. The Patriots sniff out the play. And that pretty much shifted the game right there. And later on in the first half, you got Stidham up to that point did not commit a critical mistake until he did. And in that moment, when he throws a chest pass like he's playing in the NBA for some damn reason, trying to avoid a sack, when realistically, any quarterback with situational awareness, and that's, point to him coming off the bench cold, not playing in a game for 2 years, technically, not understanding the moment, tries to make a play that's not there instead of eating the sack. He ends up costing his team with a backwards pass, and had the play not been blown dead, it would have been a touchdown New England right there. But no harm, no foul. Drake May gets the ball on a short field, takes it in for 7, which ended up being the only touchdown of the game. And that was pretty much a wrap right there because New England made a field goal and that won them the game. 10 points was what you needed to get to with an incoming blizzard on the way. And in the second half, well, not necessarily the second half, halfway through the third quarter, you could see the snow accumulating. And by the fourth quarter, you couldn't see anything. And maybe we ought to tip our cap to Mike Vrabel for knowing the snow was coming. The dude decided to wear all white, and they pretty much blended in the fourth quarter. You couldn't distinguish them on the field with their jerseys and the snow. So really screws up the offense. The orange is easy to spot. But all in all, boring game, quite honestly. Nothing to really speak of it on offense. The only highlight of the game was when the offense screwed up and set up the other team in prime scoring position. Uh, the only thing Jared Stidham didn't need to do is exactly what he did, and it cost his team the season. Now, I know we spoke about this on the last episode. The Broncos had a built-in excuse. They lost their starting quarterback. They could have easily lost this game and blamed it on that. But I'm not necessarily pointing the finger at you guys, but we've heard it all week in the media. A lot of people were hyping up Jared Stidham, saying he's perfectly capable of doing this, getting his team one game to the Super Bowl, and his inexperience really did show. I'm not trying to sit here and say Drake May had an outstanding game. He played like ass, and he's played like ass all postseason. And little spoiler alert, that's what's going to cost the Patriots in the Super Bowl. But I digress. That's pretty much my thoughts on the game. Greg, where do you stand?
Where we standing, man?
I mean, Rob pretty much stated everything that I would probably want to say. He did have a bad game. Strim did not. How do I put this? Strim played a good game. The whole point of that game was to not do a turnover. Do I blame him? Yes, I gave him 10%, roughly. I put 80% on the coach because Sean Payton did what he always does, fuck up. We got to New Orleans Saint fan over there. Yeah. Um, we try to save this for the podcast to keep it as legit that we can for you guys. But in my personal opinion, so this is me now finally asking Rob, do you think Sean Payton is a fuck up? Because in my personal opinion, he got one chip in New Orleans. Now, give or take, defense. I get it. You guys never had a really built defense. But throughout the times, there were so many times, in my opinion, where Sean didn't call the games right, where things just didn't go the way because he did not coach right.
I've been on record saying that he often mismanaged time and called timeouts in unnecessary spots and had a bad offensive strategy at times. So, yeah, I would agree.
So, the big issue that I had, that 4th and 1 play that we went for, okay? Now, last I checked, if there's a time, I believe there was a timeout that was called, right? Between one of the two teams, if I'm not mistaken, right?
At that point, I don't recall.
I believe a timeout was called, and then they re-go back into the play, and you see what formation they went into, I believe. You see that they have 6 up front. Why are we not calling a different play when you're doing a rollout? It makes no sense. Second, you're playing a quarterback, give or take. Yes, we know that he did not play. I did say that I feel like he would play a good enough game. But that play right there on that 4th and 1, instead of taking the field goal, getting your points, all these offensive mind head coaches, offensive mind coaches in general, are fucking their teams. You're doing a rollout with a quarterback that has not played in over 3 years. You have a wide receiver who pretty much got jammed up, and he throws the ball. Now, give or take, no matter what, he was not getting that conversion. But
Correct.
You gave up 3 points. That would have put you up 10-0 going into the half. That would have gave, I believe, enough momentum in that game to where the Broncos possibly could have won that game. But no.
And I agree with you. If they would have went up 10-0 right there, the game, with the way we know the rest of the game played out, that would have won them the game.
That, or it would have at least went OT because it was 10-10 at that point. Now, the interception, can't really speak much about it. Both quarterbacks didn't really throw the ball. Drake May had a total of, I believe, 40 yards up until the 4th quarter where he threw a 31-yard bomb. Like, yes, the one mistake was from Stremy, but defense, in my opinion, now, I've been waiting to say this, and we've been saying this all year. The Broncos got away with so much shit this year because why? Bo didn't make mistakes, but the defense made a play at least once a game. At least. They were forcing turnovers in the sense of short field advantages. Now, I didn't watch the entire game, but I believe there was no short field advantages. We didn't get no picks. We did get punts, but that's not a turnover to me. That's, in a sense, forcing a punt. You're just giving the ball up. The defense also, I don't know if I would blame this on Sean Payton. This could have been the defensive coordinator. But you can't go about knowing that you need to rush 5 instead of rushing 4. Your corners played great. Yes, they did sack Drake May 5 times. But when you're getting towards the end of the game, they didn't make no changes. They didn't do no adjustments. Sean Payton did what he always does. Stay with the same mindset. No adjustments. No nothing. You gave the same playbook that Bo Nix was using instead of switching it up for your backup quarterback that has not played for years. They're 2 completely different quarterbacks. I'm going to just leave it off of that. I mean, Rob, if you want to respond, go for it.
I mean, in Stidham's defense, I've heard people say all week Stidham isn't a pocket passer. He is a mobile quarterback, but the eye test will tell you that Bo Nix is the more agile of the two.
Yes.
And to your point, yes, I agree to an extent. But that's also, to my point, all we heard all week was people hyping this guy up, hyping him up. He's been in this system for 3 years. He knows this thing. Sean Payton does not get bad backup quarterbacks on his team. I get all that. I mean, he was my coach for over 15 years. I get all that. But at the end of the day, when you see you have a quarterback in place of your star quarterback who is not of the same caliber, anybody can with a pair of eyes can show you that. You have to tweak a couple of things. Now, me personally, I don't have it's like a 50-50 thing for me. In hindsight, did that fourth down conversion cost them the momentum and ultimately the game? Yes. When watching the game live, I said you need to take the 3. This looks like it's going to be a low scoring game. Your quarterback is not the same caliber. Take the points when you can get them. They're at a premium. We've seen it all postseason long. People screw up left and right. Sean Payton being aggressive like he is, I didn't have a problem with the decision to go for it at first, simply because it was in the first quarter. You had the momentum. They haven't seen your quarterback, so they don't really have no tape on it to make any adjustments yet, which they ultimately did in the second half. I get going for the throat right there. I do. And I actually don't mind the play design either. They loaded up the line in an I formation. They made it seem like it was going to be a stretch, but it was more like a rollout play action type of deal. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember him rolling out to his right. The problem and the flaw with the play design was New England knew what was coming. The second he hiked the ball, 2 defensive linemen were already chasing Stidham. And whoever his intended target was were blanketed. There was no way he was going to pick up that first down. So from then on, the play was pretty much dead. But in that instance, dude, I get going for the throat, but take the 3. 10 points right there would have swung big in the second half with the weather that was coming. You couldn't see shit. Hell, we saw from that point on, the Broncos went 0 for 2 on field goals, and the Patriots were actually 1 for 3 on field goals. The only one they made was before the snowstorm hit. So if you'd have took the 3 right there, you go up 10-0, you got all the momentum in the first half, you arguably probably would have been in good shape to win that game. But I love Peyton for bringing us a Super Bowl. Could have had more. Should have had at least 2. We got robbed of that shit in 2019. I'm not gonna sit here and say we were guaranteed to win it if we made it, but at least we would have been there to play for it. You know, anything can happen.
You guys would have probably won that game.
Yeah, we probably would have. But don't make me get down in the dumps more than what I already am. I'm still not over that fucking New Orleans no call. Fucking NFL robbing us of a rightful NFC championship just to give it to the Rams and put 3 points in a Super Bowl? Probably the most boring Super Bowl I've ever freaking seen. But that's a topic for another day.
Really quick, I just gotta ask, just really quick. Do y'all think 2 questions actually, 2-part? Do y'all think the weather actually played a big part?
Yes.
With the Broncos?
Yes.
And
yes.
do you think going on now the NFL has to consider every game might have to be in a dome?
No.
Or am I
No, that's
takes
part
away
of
from the
football.
fun of the sport.
That's football.
It's been around for over 100 years, just like how Buffalo has played in an open air stadium their whole existence. They're moving into their new stadium this coming season, and even being in Buffalo with all the snowstorm, they have a new state of the art stadium where it's still open air. They just have new technology to where they can exclude a lot of the snow effects. You'll still get snow games, but it won't be blizzard-like conditions.
It won't be how it was
manageable.
the last 2 years where you couldn't sit anywhere, you couldn't run, you couldn't do anything.
Hiring fans to go shovel the snow before the game.
I like the weather games because it shows who can play, who can't.
Correct.
I mean, at the end of the day, both teams get the bad weather. They just didn't expect it to be that bad. And that their balls got pretty heavy. So, I mean, throwing the ball is a non-factor. These young quarterbacks don't know how to do it. Unless you're one of the 3 non-generational quarterbacks, as they say. Unless you're one of those 3, I mean, you really don't know how to play in that type of weather like that.
Speaking on that idiot that I'm not even going to mention his name. I have no idea how this dude has a job at ESPN. It seems like they just hire anybody off the streets these days.
Anybody. Dude, I don't know how Cam's still there.
But the fact that the man, I ain't even going to mention his name because he's such a moron. The fact that he went to my favorite collegiate school, I kind of want to disown the guy from even being an LSU alum. He's that much of a moron. Everything that comes out of his mouth is trash and his takes are garbage. But yet he's on ESPN.
You heard it here, folks. Anyway,
the world would probably agree with us.
You heard it here, folks. Stay tuned for more content. Anyway, let's go on to the Rams and Seattle game.
Matter of fact, hold on. ESPN, get your shit together. First, take your trash. Your trash.
Your record-breaking ratings are through the roof. The only reason you idiots have high ratings is people will tune in and day out just to see the moronic shit that comes out of your mouth. Get it together.
And the men that want to stare at the women. Just saying. Everybody was staring at Molly, bro. Come on. Come on. You know you hate her, man. I mean, come on. Come on. Right. Go ahead, Angel.
No, okay. So
we was as bad to look at as Stephen A's hairline, but at least we had a joy to look at opposed to that.
Shit.
Shit.
All right. We had the Seattle and Rams game. I think it was a good game. A lot of back and forth, but at the end of the day, Seattle was able to pull the rope. Good, I think, tug of war, best expression for it.
Oh, but wait, Angel, who won that game?
I told you already. I told you. It was a reverse play call, Rob. It was a reverse play call. When I picked the Rams, obviously Seattle was going to win. Yeah, no, come on, Rob. You can read the script. Read the goddamn script.
He said, "Read the script." Though it's kind of funny. I don't know if you guys saw that tweet that the NFL posted. They showed all the playoff teams, and they had the Rams and the Broncos, or not the Rams. I'm sorry, the Seahawks and the Broncos all the way in the dead front. That was kind of funny. And the whole script. Not the point.
If it's not the Super Bowl logo with the team colors, they flipped that on us this year, put like rainbow colors in it so you couldn't pinpoint it. Mm-hmm. And then the Super Bowl matchup comes out. You see it from preseason, all the star players, and who's the two in the front?
I mean, literally, it was lined up from like playoff start to our Super Bowl contenders of all the teams just getting knocked out in that order. Eagles were in the front. He was out. It's crazy.
WWE, man. Greg, let's start with you, since Mr. Seattle himself, Seattle man.
Man,
were you impressed with your teams?
Sam Darnold was not Sam Darnold, Skip. It was not Sam Darnold. My man went Skip. But my man Darnold went yard for yard against Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford had 374 yards. Sam Darnold, 346 yards. I said it from the beginning that my team will win this game as long as we do no turnovers on offense. My man Sam went 25 for 36, 69 completion rating, 346 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Matter of fact, I'm also kind of pissed that none of these analysts that want to hype up Patrick Mahomes and Matthew Stafford for the no-look passes. Take a look at this. No-look pass from Sam Darnold and a one-handed catch by JSN. The fact that Sam Darnold, I wouldn't say he played a perfect game, but he did what he needed to do. We all knew Matthew Stafford was going to ball. He's wheeling and dealing all the time.
League MVP.
But Sam showed everybody for the past 3 weeks, and especially this week, he can get it done. And on February 8th, I believe, right? Or is it 5th? 8th? Maybe? 8th.
The Super Bowl?
Yeah,
8th.
Super Bowl.
8th.
Yeah, Super
He's going to do it again. He's going to shit on these Patriots. And Drake May's going to be crying to his little fucking Catholic wife. No offense. Nothing against any of the religion people. I'm just saying. I had to say it. But
it ain't that serious.
We lost our 1-2 pack in our running back. But Kenneth Walker, 19 attempts, 62 yards, 1 touchdown. Longest was 11 yards, averaged 3.3 yards. But the point was, he ran the ball when he needed to run the ball. He also had 4 catches for 49 yards. My man balled. He picked up double the weight that what he needed to.
which
I
is what
also
everybody was worried about. Could he be a bell cow without the two-headed monster? And that's exactly what he did.
I have another clip.
What do I need to be thinking about going into this game, Chris?
I think the weakness or the Seahawks, because they didn't run the ball great last night, but they have run the ball really well at the end of the season and the last part of the season. And yesterday the Rams played, I think, some defenses where they were like, we're not going to let you run the ball. We don't really believe Sam Darnold's going to consistently play good the whole game and beat us, right? I think that's the angle the Rams played. I think that will be tough to do in this one. But if you ask me one weakness that I do think has to get delved into here in the next 2 weeks, it can't just be Jackson Smith and Jigba in the pass game, right? There's got to be somebody else. You're crazy if you think Mike Vrabel's school of Bill Belichick is going to go into the Super Bowl with 2 weeks of preparation and a corner like you're talking about in Christian Gonzalez and go, we're just going to like treat Jackson Smith and Jigba like he's somebody, like just nobody, right? No big deal. They have to find, and this is to me where they're dropping the ball, they need to find ways to get Rashid Shaheed the ball more as a receiver.
So fast.
They don't play, right? So that's the one area I look at that they certainly can improve here in the next 2 weeks.
It blows my mind that this man said that the Seahawks to win against the Patriots, or how they even won against the Rams, was that he needs to throw the ball to more than JSN. Excuse me? I believe we hit 7 different targets. Not just JSN. Yes, I understand that he had 10 receptions, but he spread the ball out. Last I checked, 7 targets? 7 different catching receivers? Pretty sure that's not just one target on a person. And I believe Cooper Kupp also had a touchdown. Cooper Kupp made big plays when he got the ball. Almost every catch from every person did their job. Rashid, that was the opening of the game. When they put him one-on-one, and Sam saw that, Sam can throw the ball. He is a gunslinger. Do not test him. Wide open, beautiful pass. Didn't overthrow it, didn't do anything wrong. It was beautifully laid out for him. At that moment, I had no doubts.
Air under it, it was a touchdown and would have set the tone perfectly. But you know what? 50-yard bomb. Take it.
I believe we still scored on our first possession. So, hey.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it set the tone for that game. That set the tone. Defense. I mean, what can I say? We didn't get any interceptions. It's okay. But we balled. The entire game, we balled. Now, Woolen, I'd like to have a little word with you, buddy. We don't want to... we don't like the whole taunting thing. The ref is staring at you. The coaches are staring at you. Everybody is staring at you. Why? What the fuck are we pointing for? The game's not over.
Ain't that serious?
I mean,
we're not the Chicago Bears. Why are we pointing out? And then, after that, you get fucking torched.
We like a little drama.
You get torched. Sam saw that. I'm sorry, not Sam. Matthew saw that. You want to taunt us? Next following play, you get fucking torched. Torched. And then we got the sideline arguing with the defense. Thankfully, they kept it under control. We won the game. We got that late score. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we pinned them down with 50 seconds, I believe. And, I mean, thankfully, they caught both the balls, but they were inbounds. I mean, man, Matthew Stafford played a hell of a game. But my Seahawks did everything that they needed to do. We're going to the bowl for the 3rd time in the last 2 decades.
Yeah, I think.
And yeah, 3rd time.
Fourth time.
4th time in the last decade?
Wait, last decade?
Last decade.
4 times since 2005.
Really?
Yes.
I thought
2005 when they played the Steelers with Big Ben in them. And then they went back-to-back years with
I was
Russ
thinking
and
of
the
Russell.
LOB.
Russell. I was thinking of Russell's time. Okay, because Russ went twice. We won one and lost one.
Should have won too if Pete Carroll wasn't a damn glorified idiot.
Yeah. That's that offensive bullshit. I mean, he's more of a
Oh,
defensive
look.
coach, but
Oh, let's let Russ have his moment. Let's have him win the game. You have arguably one of the best running backs in short goal-to-goal yardage situations, and you choose your ego. And what happens? We see one of the best plays ever in Super Bowl history.
still don't
All
understand why
because
Malcolm
you let
Butler
your
was not
ego
in
get
that
in the way.
Eagles game. But hey,
Correct.
but yeah, I mean, spoke my piece. What do you got, Rob?
You got me.
Well, like I said when we opened the show, yeah, I said it was going to be a classic. This was going to be the rubber match, and it lived up to the billing. Seahawks wanted it more, and to me, that was evident from the onset of the game. That 50-yard bomb to Shaheed to set the tone for the game. Darnold, let me just say this. You really can't point to one person on that field that did not ball. Everybody showed up when the lights were bright. Everybody had a damn good game. What boiled it down to was the fact that the Rams turned the ball over one time. Seattle was clean. The Rams did have 3 sacks. Seattle only had the one. But situationally, the defense is what did their job. They held the Rams to 1 for 8 on total third down conversions. Meanwhile, Seattle was 7 out of 13, over 50%. That's essentially what won them the game. Darnold playing clean MVP like ball, which is exactly what he needed to do. Stafford, as Greg labeled it out earlier, 22 of 35, 374, 3 touchdowns. Darnold literally matched his stat line, damn near identical. 25 out of 36, 346, 3 touchdowns. Both of them were north of 127 QB rating. Outstanding. Rams did, statistically wise, outgain the Seahawks yet again. 479 to 396 total yards.
Third game in a row.
365 to 321 passing. 114 to 75 rushing. But the difference in the game was the situational awareness and the Rams not being able to convert on that 4th down, which I find they went for that kind of early. They should have just took the 3, played defense, tried to get the ball back. They could have kicked the field goal to win if they'd have got in position. But that was them. Every time there was a score and you thought maybe the Rams were going to put their foot down, what did Sam Darnold do? He proved all his doubters wrong, and he came right back. Had an answer every single time.
Vikings.
At this point in time, we need to have a
Hold on,
conversation.
I apologize.
and
What was
think
that?
I said the
what?
Vikings fans are crying.
Oh.
Oh, well, no.
Oh, they're definitely crying. They didn't want him to leave in the first place.
Vikings fans are crying, but the Vikings brass have nobody to blame but themselves. They had that man in the building after he just gave them a 14-win regular season. Now, granted, did he play like shit in the regular season finale to win the division and in the playoff game? Sure. But
That
look what
defense played
he's
like
done
shit too.
Look what he's done for 2 back-to-back years. They had that man in the building, could have signed him to a contract and locked him up. But they said, no, let's let you walk, get nothing for you, and let's sign our draft pick, J.J. McCarthy, who played like dog shit this year. And there's already rumors coming out of Minnesota. They're looking to trade for a big-name QB, but that's a topic for another time.
Hold on. Whoa. Let's not disrespect JJ, all right?
Oh, I'm going to
He came off of an ACL. You only can name one person on this planet that came off of an ACL.
I know that pain.
And put work in. And I believe his name is AP.
Okay.
Only person.
And?
I'm just saying, cut him some slack. I mean, he can't throw the ball to save his fucking life.
At JJ,
He's fancy,
at times, it's not the athleticism part for me. At times, he looks lost out there. Like, the dude looks like he doesn't know what he's looking at. Like, bruh, you weren't even rushed to start as a rookie. You had a whole year to sit down and learn, and you still look like you wet behind the ears.
I mean, that was his rookie year. That was his rookie year.
Minnesota's got some QB questions that they got to have answered. But
I think he'll be all right next year.
Both teams, Rams and the Seahawks, are as dead even as you could possibly get. The regular season matchups and this postseason matchup prove that. And like I was saying before, we got into the Minnesota topic. I think it's time we all seriously have a serious conversation. More times than not, when you talk to fans and people around the league, they say the top two or two of the top 5 receivers in the league are Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. A lot of people will say those two names. I think it's time that everybody needs to say this with their chest. JSN and Puka are on the same level, if not better than those guys.
Same level.
Because
Those two boys took steps back.
no, listen. Because of the fact when the lights are bright, these boys ball, they show up. I mean, the Rams cut ties with Cooper Kupp, and they had a replacement waiting in the wings. Puka has done nothing but fucking ball. And JSN has been a godsend for Seattle. The dude was on pace to break 2,000 receiving yards this year. Nobody's done that since Megatron. JSN and Puka are him. Mind you, their stat line for this game. Puka went off again. 9 catches on 14 targets for a $165 and a touchdown. JSN, 10 catches of his own, 153 and a touchdown. These dudes are the real deal. Seattle's got him a bright one for years to come, and we don't know how many years Stafford's got left, but if he can play at this level, they're not going anywhere because he's got his go-to target.
He got 2 more in him.
But all in all, great game to watch. All around, great effort, defense, offense, special teams. You had explosive plays. You had clutch stops. You had people stepping in big moments. The right team won this game. No controversy needed. Sets up a Super Bowl rematch from a few years ago. Rams. The Seahawks and the Patriots. Couple things going into that. We will get into our breakdown of that game at a later day, but I know people are already starting to doubt Sam Darnold simply because he came from the Jets and he has an 0-4 career record versus the Patriots with 1 touchdown and 9 interceptions. But I'm here to tell you, boys and girls, this ain't Sammy D that saw ghosts from those years. This is Sammy McDonald Double D. He's coming to ball.
And Tom Brady ain't there to save the Patriots.
That's right. Neither's Malcolm Butler.
All right. Now, since we got this game out of the way, and I'm pretty sure we're all going to agree that Seattle is going to win this game. Gentlemen, what are the Patriots' chances? What? Give me a number. Just give me a number. Give me a percentage on the Patriots.
I'm not going to sit here and say they have no chance in hell of winning because a lot of people said the same damn thing in Brady's second season when he took them to the Super Bowl against the greatest show on turf, the Rams. The Rams were Brady, like big. No, let me finish. The Rams were big favorites, and the Patriots ended up winning that game, starting their first dynasty. And we know in football anything can happen any given Sunday. That's the old cliche. But I think I'm going to say this with my chest. Seattle has shown me all 3 phases of the game that they can win. New England's defense has to have an A-plus effort, and their offense has to show up, which their offense has not shown up this postseason. With that being said, I am leaning towards Seattle, and there's not a doubt in my mind.
I'm personally thinking this has to be a clean sweep.
No, it's not going to be a clean sweep. But
okay,
I will say this.
Then
I'm
I'm
going
going to ask a question.
It's going to be belt to ass. Belt to ass.
Okay,
wait. I got something for y'all. It's going to be belt to ass. And guess what? Sammy D's going to have a new nickname. He's the ultimate hunter. The Predator's coming to town.
I like it.
He gonna get the Vaseline, ain't that right? He gonna get the Vaseline.
It ain't that serious.
Get the Vaseline, let me put it in. Ain't that serious? I gotta ask that.
Greg, one time for the one time.
I can't do it, man. I can't
say it, man.
It ain't that serious.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
I'll
do it if they win. I'll do it if they win.
You heard it here first, boys and girls.
Fucking heard that. Quote them. Clip it. Anyway, are the Patriots getting more than 15 points? Let me ask you this. No.
Oh.
Yes or no? I think we should predict our scores. So, are we thinking they're gonna be
Uh,
above 15 or lower?
I'll say this: we can predict scores, but I do want to come back to this a little later, so we
Yeah.
know who's fully healthy, what's going on. Give them, reports
I'll
have to
say
come out.
this.
But my early
I'll
prediction:
say this. If the Patriots don't
35-14.
score, if the Patriots don't score 15, they're in trouble. Put it that way.
Oh.
I'm
But
gonna go.
Greg, what was your
I'm
score?
gonna go
I'm sorry, I
30.
didn't mean to
I'm gonna
cut
be
you off.
nice. I'm gonna say 35-14, 21.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Patriots 30.
No,
Like,
no,
what the
no,
fuck
no,
you smoking?
no. It ain't gonna be that high score in the game.
I was like, what are you smoking,
I got
buddy?
I got over 30 for my my Seahawks. I'll be nice. I'll give the Patriots 14. I think they'll sneak one in on my defense.
I want to say I having seen them play. What was it? 16 against the Chargers, 2 versus the Broncos. What was the game? What was the game before that? Who they played?
They
I
had the
got-
first round
Texas,
bye, right?
Texas, right?
No, they didn't have a bye.
Oh, no.
They were the 2 seed.
No. Yeah, it was Chargers,
Texas was
Texans.
first. Chargers, Texans, and then the Broncos.
The Broncos.
What was the? I'm curious on what the score with the Texans was again. If you remember or not. For sure, I feel like it's below 30. I feel like it's below 30. I could be wrong though. Let me pull it out. Let me look at the Patriots stats real quick on my phone.
I wish I had the stats.
It was
right in front of me.
18-15.
Okay, 20. 18-15?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm looking
No,
at
that's
16,
when they
28.
first played. That's when they first played. My apologies.
16-28. 16-20. Okay, so below 40 points
Yeah.
overall scored in the playoffs. Where Seattle is a little different. I gotta it's gotta be below 20 at least for the Patriots. Again, I'm going with Seattle. I'm gonna go with Seattle, but if they somehow fuck up, then we might have to have a discussion about
I see,
Seattle.
and I don't say somehow fuck up. It comes down to Sam. Sam is a gunslinger, like we've seen all year. If he throws a lot of turnovers, I can see possibly how it could be a close game. But they're putting up points. The offense is just too explosive to not put up points, and that defense of ours is just too damn good.
But then do you think Sam I feel like
He's been playing
expected
better,
to
so I don't
fall
think
off.
he'll do that many
No, yeah.
turnovers.
But
But
like with the experience he has though compared to Drake, do you think I'm not saying he gets overconfident and just starts like thinking he's gonna win the game. I'm talking about he needs to make sure that he's not making silly mistakes where it's gonna cost him the game and then he's gonna get flamed for it after. Because I feel like everyone's bracket right now is the Seattle's supposed to win. And that right now, if Sam's
when we
fuck
got
up,
the announcement, when we got the announcement, it was like 3 points. They were favored by 3, and then within that week, it went up to 3.5, and then it went up to 4 points. A lot of people think it's a little crazy that it was 4 points. I'm not sure what it is now. I can double check, but I mean,
Wait, are we talking about the Seahawks Patriots line?
Yeah, the spread.
If I'm not mistaken, I can be wrong, but as of this morning, I heard it was Seahawks 5.5.
It went up to 5.5.
they
I could
better
be
win.
wrong.
Hold on, let me
They
double
better
check.
win. Wait, hold up. While you do that, check. Can you see what the weather's like?
It's in Cali, right? The Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, Santa Clara.
It's gonna be
where
fine. It's clear weather.
The
Oh, no,
49ers
wait.
home stadium.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's down to 4.5 now. They're 4.5 favorite.
Okay.
if it snows, then I don't know.
It ain't
It
snowing.
ain't gonna snow.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a
Hey,
minute.
to be honest with you, I trust my quarterback in bad weather more than Drake May.
I hope so. I hope so. For
I
his
mean,
sake.
Seattle gets a lot of rain,
Oh.
and he also came from New York, so he's used to the cold.
Plus,
We've
he
seen
played
him
his
in
college ball.
What's
Plus,
up?
he played his college ball at USC, so
Yeah,
he's used to the West Coast.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good. He's good. He's good for
I
all
will
weathers.
say this:
You heard
I
that,
think
folks.
Sam Darnold has probably graduated to a step above with the performance in this game, simply because all the pressure was technically on him from all the naysayers this week. Can he perform in a big game? When the pressure is on, can he keep it a clean game? And he arguably turned in his best performance all year when they really needed him. So I don't think that the Super Bowl would be a problem. Maybe just more of a global audience watching now, but it's one game. You have nothing left after this. Everything in the past is behind you. All you have in front of you is 60 minutes. As long as he plays within himself, trusts himself, and doesn't force anything, feed JSN. Give a couple deep shots to Shaheed. He's got the speed. Trust your run game. I think they will be all right.
I will say this. Patriots got 2 pretty goddamn good corners, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
But JSN moves, man. He's in all 3. He's in the slot. He's in the X. He's in the Y. Those corners aren't going to be able to move around like that, especially with all the weapons. Cup. You got
Can't forget about
JSN.
Cup.
You got Saeed.
You cannot forget about Cup.
Bro, like, it's going to be a long haul for them. And guess what? The Patriots still don't have a full, healthy O-line. They're missing 2 offensive linemen.
That was my next point. All playoffs, they have not protected Drake May at all. I bet you Seattle is watching the tape right now, licking their lips, hoping to rush this dude and just
Looking
get
like the Bears last year.
Oh, well, I didn't give my score prediction for the game. I'll say it very easily. Seattle 28, New England 16.
16,
Greg,
huh?
what do you think, man?
What, you think they're going to get a safety?
No.
Oh, what was that? 2 field goals and a touchdown?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
3
can
field
see
goals.
that.
3 field goals. 3-6-9 touchdown. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that. Okay.
What do you think? What do you think, man? What do you think?
I already told
What about
mine.
you?
Me? I already said mine.
Well, what'd you say? What was the score?
30. I said over 30, but I said like 35-14. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 14. I'm gonna go 14 with 21. 14.
Just 21. Okay. Interesting.
That's just
My man is still doubting Sammy D, Greg. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Man. I don't get it. He just
I'm
saw
not
what he
doubting
did. He just
I'm
put up
not
30.
doubting you.
He put up 31.
I'm not doubting
Put up
you.
31. He put 3 touchdowns.
I listen. I'm just saying.
3.
Just picking that number. Something's saying something's
3.
in the back of my head.
You need to stop. You need to stop acting like Skip. This ain't Sam
Skip.
Darnold out there no more. Hey, I'm gonna say it here first, and some people may already think it, but I'm gonna say it here first. That's a top 10 quarterback, not top 5. It ain't that, but 5 to 10. I put him at like 7. I got him at 7.
I think CJ Stroud would agree with you.
CJ Stroud is no longer in the top 15.
TJ Stroud don't have a relevant opinion on this matter.
He's outside of that. He bat 15. And that's me being
talking about?
kind about it.
What are you talking about? He says he's top 5.
That was 3 years ago. But yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I see he's been going up on
CJ Stroud might have been top 5 after his rookie year, but he done got lapped by several people. Okay,
so many people.
he's way in the back.
So many people.
I'm not going. He said,
Where you got him, Rob? I'm curious. You got him in the top 10 at least?
Well, let's do this little exercise then. Let's go over the top 10 and I'm not saying in any particular order. I'm gonna just rattle off names in my head. Let's see. You got Lamar, you got Josh, you got Patty, you got Joe, you got let's see.
I would not take Lamar over him. Just saying.
Really?
No.
Well, before I continue with this little exercise, for our audience, let this sink in. Sam Darnold is going to the Super Bowl. He is making his first Super Bowl before Lamar, before Josh, before Trevor Lawrence, before CJ Stroud, before Jaden Daniels,
Caleb, Mr. Iceman.
Caleb, Mr. Iceman.
Still cold.
That's 6 right there.
6. And the list can go on. He's just naming he's naming star quarterbacks and some of the elites.
I mean, as much as I love Joe Burrow, he went in his 2nd season, hasn't been back since.
Nope.
Josh Allen's never made one. Lamar Jackson chokes in the playoffs year in and year out, still never made one. Patrick's in a category of his own. Matthew Stafford went 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago. Wait, we're in 2026? No. What year was that?
Who are we talking about?
2021. Stafford went to the Super Bowl 5 years ago, was arguably on his way this year until he ran into Seattle. I mean, a lot of people that shat on Sam Darnold, he's proved a lot of them wrong. The dude doesn't Sam Darnold have the most wins in the NFL the last 2 seasons?
Yes, he does.
Well, there you go.
28 wins, 27 wins.
Not counting the playoffs.
Yeah, two pretty much 14-win seasons. Damn near.
But coming up with names in my head, I don't have an issue putting Sam Darnold at the very minimum in the top 10. I can see him being like anywhere from 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. And now because it's only based off of this year, I put him in the back 5 to 10. But watch out next year. Hey, Joe,
I'll
step
say
it up.
this.
Lamar, step it up.
Regardless what happens in the Super Bowl, if he has another regular season like what he's had the last 2, we need to start having some serious conversations.
And Jalen Hurts, my guy, get it together. You now, I've been hearing some real shit talk about you, man. They're saying you can't throw the ball. They say you can't throw the ball. You can't do nothing but I formations, slugs.
I'll say this
and slant throws.
about Jalen. Jalen is a proven winner, but he's always struck me as a rhythmic. How do you say that? He's a rhythm thrower. If he's not in rhythm and got his shit going, the dude is a shell of himself. But when everything's clicking and going, he's just a cog on the wheel. He can go with everybody. But if you're asking him to make his own offense, that ain't his game. He ain't that.
Gentlemen, we have any more to say? We're all in agreement with Seattle winning this game. We're in agreement, right?
For right now,
I don't know.
We'll come back.
I don't know. Let me ask Angel. Angel, who's gonna win the Super Bowl? What's the matter? Are you mute? What's going on? One sec, guys. 1 second. Oh, Angel. He has a message for me. He said, "Trust Rob's football knowledge since you went over in the conference championship weekend."
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for today. And next time we'll see y'all. Peace out.
Not that serious.
Yes.